Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. I think we finally recovered from our marathon last week, and yeah, the marathons are definitely not going to be a weekly occurrence. I can't hang like I used to. Tonight, I'll be watching a movie that I've never seen before. A friend of mine watched it, and he's like, "Man, you gotta watch this movie. Just give it a shot." So I'm gonna watch it, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what I think about it. Tonight we're gonna be watching The Barn. Now, The Barn, from what I gather, there is a barn that has a curse on it, and it's home to 3 different demons. And somehow they get released and go on a killing spree. And we have 2 teenagers that are trying to put an end to the curse, stop the demons, and save the day. That's from what I've gathered, but we'll find out for sure when I actually watch it. I don't know, man. I'm kind of going in with not very high expectations because he was laughing when he told me I needed to watch it, so I have a feeling it's going to be either really bad or really cheesy, which I don't mind cheesy horror movies, but I do have a limit. So don't have high expectations for it. I'm just going to go in with a clear mind, open mind, and we'll see what happens with it. But before we get the movie started, we have to go in the kitchen and get something to eat for dinner. And tonight it's going to be really simple. It'll only take a few minutes. I'm just going to make a tuna sub, and my tuna subs are boring. I just put tuna, lettuce, and that's it. Of course, now that's pretty much all I can have on it. So yeah, let's go out in the kitchen, let's make this tuna sub, and then we'll come back out here and we'll watch our movie.
Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen and have ourselves a snack.
Alright, this is all we need for our tuna subs. We got our sub rolls, got our lettuce, and our tuna. So let me put one of these together and we'll be back. And there it is, folks, the tuna sub. Tuna and lettuce. Oops. Dinner is served. We're good to go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our tuna sub. We have started our movie, so let's turn off the light. Turn off this lamp. Alright. And let's get ready to watch The Barn. Oh boy. Folks, I've seen some bad movies in my time. We've seen quite a few of them on Saturday Night Horror, but I dare say The Barn ranks near the top of the list as all-time worst movies we've ever watched here on Saturday Night Horror. Good God Almighty. This movie was horrible. Ugh, my lord. First of all, the acting was completely horrible. It was almost Troll 2 levels of bad. No enthusiasm, no emotions, complete cardboard, wooden delivery. It's like they were reading off of cue cards. The acting was, oh my god, it was atrocious. Horrible. None of the characters were likable at all. The monsters and demons weren't even likable. I just wanted everyone in the movie to just disappear in a ball of molten flame and just be gone. This movie sucked. Oh lord. So we have 3 demons in this cursed barn. One is the Boogeyman, another is the Candy Corn Scarecrow, and the other is a jack-o'-lantern, or a creature with a jack-o'-lantern as a head, and it can transfer itself to other pumpkins. It can use other pumpkins to watch and spy on people. Yeah. Good lord. I don't even know where to begin, man. Linnea Quigley, they advertised Linnea Quigley as being in this movie. She was only in for like the first 5 minutes and only had a handful of lines, so that was kind of a clickbaity thing to do. Yeah. So our main character, there are two teenagers about to graduate high school, and one of them is, they're just total losers. One guy, his whole thing, almost the whole movie, who are they to tell us we're too old to go trick-or-treating? Like, dude, you're about to graduate high school. You're too old to go trick-or-treating, man. So like, he did not want to grow up. He wanted to stay a kid and go trick-or-treating. He's like 17, 18 years old. And this is the guy that's going to save the day. Great. The demons themselves would not attack you if you had a Halloween costume on, because apparently if you wear a Halloween costume, you're showing the demons that you're one of them. We did get to see a child get killed at the beginning, which is kind of rare for horror movies, so that was cool. The movie takes place on Halloween night, 1989, so you had like an 80s soundtrack, kind of like an 80s look to it, which was cool, but it couldn't save this awful movie. It was so bad I actually dozed off and fell asleep quite a few times. I'd wake up, try to get into it, doze off again. Made it to the final showdown. Apparently all three of the demons had their own separate little areas in the town that they would haunt, I guess. And so our two main characters went out to destroy them one at a time, one by one. So I dozed off during that because it was just stupid. Then they get to the final confrontation, and I'm watching it, and I doze off, and I wake up in time to see the end of the movie and the ending credits. It was so bad I fell asleep, I think 3 or 4 times, and I had no desire to go back and watch what I missed. I was just glad that it was over. It was so bad. And apparently they made a sequel that came out in 2022. I don't care what happened to the sequel. I'm not going to watch it. So after 2 weeks of awesomeness on Saturday Night Horror Week, coming to a dud, the barn. The barn was a big steaming pile of goat feces, horrible acting, no one was likable, humans or demons. It was just bad, man. It was just so bad. God, it was horrible. Apparently, one of the girls had a topless scene where she's, screwing her boyfriend. Apparently, she had a stunt double for when she went topless, because the end credits have her boobs listed in the credits. It says, what was her name? Nikki, I think. It said Nikki's boobs, and then played by someone else. So yeah, they actually put in the end credits Nikki's boobs, played by someone. If I remember, I'll put a picture up here. I'm like, really, man? So yeah, all in all, the barn sucked. I would not recommend the barn at all, unless you like to torture yourself and you want to watch something really god-awful and uninspiring, horrible acting, then go ahead, watch the barn. It was not for me. We'll never be watching it again. We'll not be adding it to the collection. Matter of fact, I will no longer speak of the barn if I can help it. It was just, oh my god, it was horrible. I can't put into words how bad this movie was. It just, it was bad, man. It was so bad. So hopefully, whatever we watch next time will be better, because this sucked. Good lord, I went from a Friday 13th marathon of awesomeness to the barn. So anyway, that's going to do it for this week. Bella didn't even want to come out here and look at this crap with me. She stayed in the room. She slept on my bed. So that right there tells you how bad it was. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I did not. Hopefully next one will be better. Hopefully we'll get a better movie next time. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all have a good weekend. Hope you have a good rest of your week. And we'll catch you on the next one. On behalf of myself and baby Bella, y'all take care.